Be ready. Start. The protection given under Section 197 CRPC is to protect responsible public servants against the institution of possibly vexatious criminal proceedings for offences alleged to have been committed by them while they are acting or purporting to act as public servants. The policy of the legislature is to afford adequate protection to public servants to ensure that they are not prosecuted for anything done by them in the discharge of their official duties without reasonable cause, and if sanction is granted, to confer on the government, if they choose to exercise it, complete control of the prosecution. This protection has certain limits and is available only when the alleged act done by the public servant is reasonably connected with the discharge of his official duty and is not merely a cloak for doing the objectionable act. Use of the expression official duty implies that the act or omission must have been done by the public servant in the course of his service and that it should have been done in discharge of his duty. The section does not extend its protective cover to every act or omission done by a public servant in service but restricts its scope of operation to only those acts or omissions which are done by a public servant in discharge of official duty. If on facts, therefore, it is prima facie found that the act or omission for which the accused was charged had reasonable connection with discharge of his duty, then it must be held to be official, to which applicability of Section 197 CRPC cannot be disputed. The question to examine as to whether the sanction is required or not under a statute has to be considered at the time of taking cognizance of the offence and not during inquiry or investigation. There is a marked distinction in the stage of investigation and prosecution. The prosecution starts when the cognizance of offence is taken. It is also to be kept in mind that the cognizance is taken of the offence and not of the offender. The sanction of the appropriate authority is necessary to protect a public servant from unnecessary harassment or prosecution. Such a protection is necessary as an assurance to an honest and sincere officer to perform his public duty honestly and to the best of his ability. The threat of prosecution demoralizes the honest officer. However, performance of public duty under color of duty cannot be camouflaged to commit a crime. The public duty may provide such a public servant an opportunity to commit crime, and such issue is required to be examined by the sanctioning authority or by the court. It is quite possible that the official capacity may enable the public servant to fabricate the record or misappropriate public funds, etc. Such activities definitely cannot be integrally connected or inseparably interlinked with the crime committed in the course of the same transaction. Thus, all acts done by a public servant in the purported discharge of his official duties cannot, as a matter of course, be brought under the protective umbrella of requirement of sanction. In fact, the issue of sanction becomes a question of paramount importance when a public servant is alleged to have acted beyond his authority or his acts complained of are in dereliction of the duty. In such an eventuality, if the offence is alleged to have been committed by him while acting or purporting to act in discharge of his official duty, grant of prior sanction becomes imperative. It is so for the reason that the power of the state is performed by an executive authority authorized in this behalf in terms of the rules of executive business framed under Article 166 of the Constitution of India, insofar as such a power has to be exercised in terms of Article 162 thereof. This court considered the provisions of Section 140 of the Delhi Police Act 1978, which bars the suit and prosecution in any alleged offence by a police officer in respect of the act done under colour of duty or authority in exercise of any such duty or authority without the sanction, and the same shall not be entertained if it is instituted more than 3 months after the date of the act complained of. A complainant may be entertained in this regard by the court if instituted with the previous sanction of the administrator within 1 year from the date of the offence. It was came to the conclusion that the prosecution has been initiated on the basis of the FIR, and it was the duty of the police officer to investigate the matter and to file a charge sheet if necessary. Thank you.